Hey y'all, I'm Dario, the face behind the Urban Book Nook, where I share book reviews, author spotlights, and all things lit, literally. And I am so happy to be here. I'm having a fangirl moment, y'all, because I was on her art team, and so I was getting these gems way before y'all were. And so now that all of y'all are on to what I know, okay. So I don't even know how to justify and introducing you. So tell the world who you are.
I am author Theresa Reese from the Bronx, New York. Okay. So I am like super shy. I'm always shy on video. But yeah, so I write urban fiction, very raw, to the point. Yeah, that's probably me. Like,
I
oh, I
love
don't
it.
curse. So yeah, can yeah,
Do you not know? I guess you don't. You
yeah,
don't. You don't.
no.
But the way you write, you wouldn't even know because in my
Exactly.
mind, I've read the cuss words. But you're right. You're right, though.
That's
You're
why I
right.
will not do live readings. When people be like, do live readings, no.
So I love your writing because I grew up in DC, so we were always in New York. So I like the roughness of like
Hmm.
the male characters just be taking me there, girl. I'd be like, oh my gosh. Which is why I probably have an issue with refurbished thugs now. I like you like
Yeah,
hard and soft.
right.
So has
Yeah, no.
that environment you think influenced your romances?
Yeah, I mean, I am from the projects, so I grew up in the projects or whatever. So I've seen a lot of stuff firsthand. And yeah, I have a bunch of brothers, a bunch of god brothers. So I was just looking at them firsthand. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's how you write them. That is how you write them.
And that's exactly who they are.
Yes.
So let's jump into A Menace Blessing. So we going to jump into this one, okay?
Yeah.
So I have seen it everywhere, girl. And when I tell you people
Listen, I
are
was
eating it
excited.
up,
I was excited when it first came out. I was like, at first, when it first came out, I was like, okay, people are not really reading it. And then I started seeing it on like the wrap-ups that
yeah,
people were putting. I was like, oh, they're reading it. Okay.
baby, this book has been everywhere, like everywhere. So what was the original inspiration behind this series?
So I pretty much do not outline my books when I first come up with it. I have to come up with like the perfect, I want to say first, not even first chapter, that first page has to jump out the window to me. So I wrote that first page, I want to say like probably 3 or 4 times before I was set on it. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm jumping out the gate. Like it's going to be something off the wall. And so that's what I found like the craziest thing. Like I watch true crime TV. So I was like, you know, I have to get crazy with this.
So did you go into it knowing it possibly could be a series or it just is evolved into this?
So I pretty much wanted it to be a standalone, but because I had a bunch of book events lined up within that time frame, I was like, yeah, I can't give them a half book. And I was like,
Hmm.
so let me just break it down into a two-part series, which
Hmm.
that's where I was set on. And then now I am writing a third part to it,
Yes, I
which
see.
was not in the works at all.
I see. So how did we get to this? Well, first of all, you know you can't just drop one on us because we'd have been at your neck on these book
Right.
events. So you
So that's what
had
happened when I dropped one. I had two book events back to back, and I'm thinking that these people are going to come from my books that was with my
no,
publisher.
we got
No, they were all
questions.
coming to curse me out about A Minister's Blessing.
Yeah.
And being that I dropped it, I want to say 2 days before my event, I only had a select few books with me. So they sold out. So I think I probably bought like 10 copies of it just because I was like, that's all I was able to get within the time frame of
Yeah.
dropping it and having a book event. They was all coming to my table like, we don't even care if you got the book. We're about to curse you out right now because you wrote that book. So when is part two coming out? And I was like, all right, I got another event next week. So after that, I'll get to writing it. That's where I was set. And then Podium reached out to me in regards to an audio book. And it was like, we've read your reviews. We want you to do a part three. So have this part three by the end of April. And I was like, okay, I'm
I
on
can do
vacation,
it.
but okay.
Oh, I'm
So
so excited. So
yeah.
I just downloaded part three to my TBR, girl. So I want to do a inclusive um all over one with you. But let's get into the one I just finished. Baby, I
Okay.
just read From Broken to Bliss.
I love that book. I love that book because it's so raw. It is so raw and
What?
uncut, unfiltered. It is something that I've never wrote before. So it was so different because I felt like I tapped into emotions that I did not even know that I had.
Okay, so not many books destroy me, but you destroyed me. Just like the son, like I just was heartbroken for him, for
Hmm.
her. Like I wanted to beat him up. Like even her best friend. Like I was
Everyone.
emotional.
Listen, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I was like, you know what? I gotta write it how I feel so that these readers can see why I kept picking this book up and putting it down. So that was supposed to be my first indie release. But I was like, this is too heavy for my first indie release. Like I cannot go from these published books that they're used to me writing to jumping into this. So I started writing it last year. And I wrote probably like 10,000 words and I put it down because I was like, I got to the scene where, the cow power happened.
Because we
Got
was
to
gonna
that
get to that.
scene
Let me
and
group.
I was like, okay, yeah, I got to put this down. This is too much.
So literally, I am audible, like gasping as I'm reading. Then, as we get stronger, and then
Mhm.
and then she goes back, girl. When I tell
Yeah.
you, I've just never yelled at a book so much. My husband was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "I can't even catch you up right now. I got to figure out what is she doing right now. Like, why is she going back?"
Listen, I wanted it to be realistic because I was like, if I make her just, you know, get better, do what she do, and just never go back, it's not realistic because then there people will be like, oh well, I feel like, she went back, like she didn't go back, she was weak, she was this. So I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to. So I watched a lot of shows just to put me in that space
Mm,
because I had never experienced, but I watched a lot of shows just so I was like, okay, went to Lifetime, watch those movies. And I
mm,
was like, okay,
you
what's
did
going to be the most
well.
realistic? So
Maybe that's why, because I'm a true crime girly. Like I
yeah, yeah,
love, and so I was literally like, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? And then the midst of us putting a little nasty time in it, girl, you had my
yeah.
emotions all over the place. Because I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Someone in one of the last interviews I did, they was like, how did they go from the police showing up to them on the couch? I said, I
We
don't know. I
love
had to
it.
soften the mood a little bit. I had to soften the mood just a little bit.
And look, I didn't even realize that. We went from this to fucking, and I was
Right.
totally okay
That
with
was
it.
that.
You did well. You distracted me
Thank
enough. You're
you.
right. You're
Listen, because Franco's chapters was crazy. They were heavy. They were heavy.
He
Yes.
had so many issues. I just wanted him to like I don't care that he got in jail. I just don't care. Not to get
Right, right.
like I wanted when I tell you I wanted some pew pew in, I don't know, but I definitely wanted some revenge for him. So I mean he
Yeah,
got
a lot
it.
of people. But they
He,
wanted more. They wanted more.
yeah, and I get it. He did it. He took accountability. That's what we want. That's what we say
Right,
we want for every character. He took
right.
accountability. But girl, I
It
needed
wasn't
him
enough.
beat up. I needed him dragged down the street. I needed them to do all of that to him.
Well, listen, there is a special edition version coming. Okay. So there will be more.
Maybe
Not going
don't
to tell
tempt
you how much
me.
more, but there will be more and it will only be available in hardcover. So yeah.
So we get
So
an
they're only
alternate ending?
yeah, you get alternate endings, you get some visuals up in there, you get a playlist. So there's a couple of things inside of it. Yeah. So that is going to be first released at Black Romance Book Fest. I'm going to bring a couple of those copies there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So one, I'm so happy for you, but girl, why would you just tell me that?
Yeah.
Because now I'm stressed. Because now I'm like, oh, what are you about to put?
I know everybody's like, wait, what? How are you gonna? And I'm like, oh, I got this. Don't
Do
worry
you
about it. I
see me?
got
I'm over here like, what do I say next? Because where is
it.
she going with it? Okay. You caught me with that one. Ooh, okay. 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 So does I know her and old boys, she said no. So are we
Mhm.
possibly gonna circle back around?
Possibly, possibly. I mean, because I in this one, I did not want to give her
A
the
happy
usual ending.
ending.
Yes, I did not. I wanted her to find herself first. That
And
was
that's
my
why you
goal.
stressed me. Because I
Yes,
that's what we
yeah,
want, but I just
yeah,
knew they was gonna
yeah.
run off into the
Everybody
sunset.
was everybody was looking for that happy ending. I'm like, no, there are ultimate happy endings to where people find themselves. So that's what I wanted. That's what I did. She found herself,
You
and
did.
now we will get another happy ending. Okay. So yeah,
Oh, okay. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. But you got my think tank going. So your stories are known for being emotional, intense, and you add your little tidbit of mess and smut, and I love it in
yeah.
the best way. Why is it important for you to write characters that feel real?
Because I place myself in my characters. Every character that I
Mm.
write, I place myself in them. I feel their emotions. I go through the emotions by myself, and I literally like just zone out when I'm writing or I come up with a scene. I'm pretty much in like the dark. I am a night owl, so I am up when everybody's sleeping, and that is when
Mm.
I get my best thinking done. And yeah, I just tap into somebody that is not me. And I
Okay.
think that's why I write in first person mostly because it needs to be I, me.
That's a
Like
valid
I've tried
point.
third person and I'm just like, I feel like I'm talking to someone. No, I need to
Like
feel those
about somebody
emotions.
rather than okay,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
played. You do. You
Mhm.
do. You do. Now I'm like, now that I'm going back, you do. So your characters go through a lot. How do you approach writing relationships that are layered and sometimes complicated?
Wow, I love a good mess. Okay. I love toxicity. I mean, before therapy, I loved all that stuff. Now I'm a changed woman,
But yeah.
but but I enjoy that. And I feel like because I don't curse in person, I have to allow myself to release. And
Mm,
these books are my release.
I can see that. Okay. But does that mean if they're your release, some of these people might be reflected on real people?
I wouldn't say real people. They are mainly, I wouldn't say me in all different fashions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am known as the menace because I am a little what's that new word everybody's using unhinged? Yeah, I have my moments. So yeah, that's so a lot of the guy characters pretty much act like me.
Oh. I have alternate ego too, though. I think I would do the same way. Like,
Now the banter with the women, though, that's me. That's all me. I am sassy. I have a slick mouth. I am known in my family as Shady Queen. I have a comeback for everything. Everything.
wear it with the honor and pride. I love it. I love it. So, do you ever find yourself emotionally attached to your characters while you're writing them?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Promise, I was very much attached to Promise.
Ooh, I was just
I
about to
was,
ask you.
yeah, I was very much attached to Promise. Misa, I love Misa because she just was a firecracker, a
Mm-hmm.
firecracker. And I want to say my first character that I felt the most attached to was in my book, He's My Thug on His Piece. Her name was Lucy. She was like the first character that I really put myself into their place.
Mm.
So yeah. And then that's when I learned like, okay, I could be these characters.
So when you get that attached, do they keep talking to you, or like they kind
Yes.
of like,
So they do. And what I try to do is I will write down a scene, but I'll just change it to a whole different book.
ah,
Yeah, I'll just change to a whole different book. So if I feel like a scene I felt like should have been in the last book, I'm gonna start it off with the next book.
well played. Okay. So let's talk about, we kind of touched on it, but let's get into part three of Minutes Blessings, girl.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah,
had to,
it's taking me through it. It is
okay.
taking me through it.
I thought
Okay.
you was about to slide a little bit on that one. We not. We going to talk about it. So without giving anything away, what can readers expect going into part three?
More Tracy. So I know a lot of people wanted a little bit of more background on her.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are gonna get more on Tracy.
Mm.
I am introducing a new character also. So that is all I will say. There will be a new character introduced.
Okay.
And you know my girl Misa, she gonna get into some mess because that's just her.
You're stressing me. You're stressing me. It's okay though. It's okay. So how does this next installment elevate or kind of shift the stories from part one and part two? Or what makes this one kind of stand out different?
Okay, so I want to say because I am introducing two new characters, which they are, I mean, not two new characters. I'm doing more of Tracy, which she's a female, and then my other new character is also a female. So
Okay.
we are going to get a little bit more female insight on it, but we still have Kane, who is crazy, and
Yes.
he's going to ride for his wife. And now things is a little bit different because she's not just his girlfriend slash baby mother; she's now his wife in this book. So yeah, it gets deeper.
Okay. So were there any moments while writing part three that you surprised yourself?
Yeah, so I just wrote a scene today. So I'm still in the midst of writing it, but I just wrote a scene today where I was like, okay, I didn't think I was gonna go that route, but yeah, now we going this route.
Ooh.
So, like I said, I rarely outline. Like I come up with a line, I come up with a beginning, and that's just it. And I write down a bunch of different scenarios and see which one I will
Fit together.
lean more towards. Yeah,
Okay. So it's kind of like you have like a board with just thoughts and then
yeah,
putting them
yeah. So it's
together.
like my notes, my notes app looks very crazy.
But it makes sense to you.
Yeah, so
That's
there's like lines here and there, and I'm just like, yeah, no, we're gonna add this line and go for it. And then I do have I want to say she's a beta reader, so I have her who reads as I write. So
okay.
I will send her all, like, let's say it's two different scenarios. I'll send her both scenarios, and she'll be like, no, that's too predictable. Let's go the other route. And so I'm like, all
Mm.
right, cool. And so that's how it works.
Because you're getting that live feedback on where to go with
Yeah.
it, which is what I like too. Okay. So, what kind of emotional experience are we about to have? Or should we be prepared or should we just go in blind?
Oh yeah, I need to go in blind because I do not like to give away everything.
Hey guys, I tried. Okay. Okay, I tried. Okay. I won't. I won't. So, do we have a set date for release?
We do not, only because I don't want to say it's going to be a
Okay.
specific date and it's not going to make it that date because Amazon has been acting up lately.
I've
So
heard.
that's why a lot of us have been putting books on pre-order
Yep.
prior, just so that we know that there's a set date.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, I mean, Audible told me a certain amount of words to write. I may go over, so I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm gonna write this amount, and yeah, no.
So we'll just need to stalk your social media page for it.
Yeah. So the
Okay,
posts are scheduled. They will be scheduled posts because being when I get into writing, I have to take a step back from social media because then
yeah.
I find myself scrolling all day.
Yeah, you get sidetracked and then you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, that's not what I was supposed to be doing."
exactly.
So how has your writing changed, do you think, from part one to leading into this book?
I pretty much hold on, my dog. He's crazy. So pretty much I want to say like part one, I felt like I gave it my all, but I didn't really give it my all. And I felt like as I went on to part two, part three, or whatever, I literally just like got better with my writing, like got more in depth with my writing, like that. So
I'm so excited. And I'm like, okay. No, that allows me to catch up. That allows me to catch up. So let me hurry up and speed you to the front so I can catch up and be ready. So I know you said your writing process is all over, right? So as
Mhm.
we get down to the wire, when you separate and detach from social media, are we listening to music or it's just you and these words?
I mean, there will be TV playing. Not there's no like that'll be just be like the background, like
Okay, sound.
not even so much sound because if it's on a certain thing, I'm looking at TV. But I do try to put on meditation music. So I put
Okay.
on meditation music. I am known for listening to classical music because I'm a little crazy. When I write my craziest scenes, I listen to classical jazz music. That's my thing.
That is hilarious because I can literally hear the classical like Beethoven.
Yeah, exactly. Like as it's getting, that's when I'm like, yeah, I need to hit that. Let me go back. So
Like
exactly.
so has there been any reactions or messages from readers that have really stuck with you just as you continue to release these books?
Yeah, so I got one today from a new reader. She was not familiar with any of my work when I was under the publisher, and so she's reading From Broken to Bliss. And so she's like, I'm reading it. She was like, but I did have to put it down because it was very heavy. She
Mm.
said, but it was just written so well. And I'm like, to hear like that something was written so well, because I know when I first started, I being that I talk fast, I was kind of writing fast. So it was like me trying to find my lane as I went with each book. So I felt like now that I have the full control over everything, I am not rushed to pretty much like release when there's open and release dates. I can really sit on it. I can come up with my own titles and actually fill these characters because that was one thing that we weren't allowed to do was come up with our own titles. So it was like we had the right to the titles that was given to us, which could have been difficult at
Yeah.
times. Yeah. So now that I have that free range to do whatever, it's
So wait, so was there any books that you would have named different under the publisher?
I mean, I always gave my give and take, so it
Okay.
always worked out in my favor.
Okay.
But I was given titles, and I was like, "Can we change a word?" Like I'm that type of person. Like we gonna get it right.
Closed mouths don't get fed. I'm
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
I'm gonna try to see what y'all gonna let me do. I'm gonna say something.
I'll be like, "No," and then get off the phone. And the publisher be like, "What you mean no? No, I don't like it. No, it's not for me."
Which is good. So now being in full control, how has this process been as an indie author?
So it's been up and down. I feel like more ups than downs.
Okay.
It's just literally like now I'm doing everything on my own. So I
Mm,
had to learn, like the marketing, just learning everything is and doing, like I said, doing everything alone. Knowing now that all of this stuff is new, like ARC readers, I didn't know any of this stuff before because the publisher was, in charge, like they have full control over that finding editors, just doing some of everything,
yeah.
then being very consistent on my social media. At one point, I was not posting pictures on my author page. Then I was like, okay, let me just post a picture. Got a lot of likes. I was like, okay, so maybe this might work. So now let me do that because I have my private page, my personal page is very private. So when I started
Okay.
getting people requesting, I'm like, no, because
It's
there's
probably
family
not.
life and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I can
So
understand
yeah,
that life separate too. But I follow you on, I think everything. But like you're funny on threads. You're
oh
interactive
yeah,
on
yeah.
threads. So I'm
And
like,
it's
maybe we
crazy
could
because
just write.
I feel like I am a very silly kind of person. I did downplay it for a long time. Like I didn't want to, I just find myself as very awkward. And that's just me. Like that's what I, like I feel like I'm always the awkward girl. Like insecure, that is me. Like I
No,
would be Issa Rae and he's like,
every
either
time.
you like it or you don't. Like, and that's just it. And I just learned to now just roll with it and just be like, you know what? That's just me.
It's my
Like I am a nerd off
Yep.
screen. Like yeah.
Same. And I think mine's, I don't know. Are you the only child?
No, I am actually,
Oh,
it's a
you
lot
told
of
me
us.
you had. Okay. So yeah,
Yes, it's a lot of us.
my weirdness comes from being an only child. So imagine
Oh,
that.
and see, I'm raising one, and it's hard. It's hard.
I know. So you want to
Hard.
talk about weird? Oh, I get it. Like I
Hard.
well, like I am awkward in every aspect of it. I'll be like, I don't
Right.
tell you, okay. So, which book do you feel like being an indie author has been your most challenging book to publish and write?
From Broken to Bliss.
Mm,
That one would be,
girl, it was good. I need to
yeah.
give you your flowers on that one because she's right. Like even I saw the story unfolding. I knew that
Hmm.
and I still had to get to this end of this book. I just had to know. I really was hoping the mama would shoot the husband.
Listen, the mama gonna get some more play and that special edition too, because people were
Okay.
like, at first I didn't plan on it, but then they
I was
was
so
in the last in the last one, they was like, are we gonna get more from the mother? Because I didn't like that such and such. And I was like, you know what? Let me throw her up in there
because
too.
she has something to say, and I think you need to
Yeah,
let mama speak. She got to get something off her chest because she knew. And then when he came to the salon, I kind of wanted them to beat him up. Like
right,
I know, but I needed them to like fight him somehow. So if we could just put them beating him up in the next book, I'll be totally okay. Okay, as
right.
long as he's beating him up. So is that the characters that stress you out the most?
Um, I wanna say Franco stressed me out of
Mm,
every book that I've ever wrote. Franco is like top one on
mm,
my stress.
mm.
I wanna say the Ministers Blessing Armand was my stress. He was very stressful.
Gotta
He was annoying.
review. Yep. The reviews,
So
girl,
those
they be
two would
tearing him
have to
apart.
be my top stressors. I mean, and then the females, they always stress me just because my females are runners in every book. They run. and
Uh,
they gonna keep on running. And I didn't make them run as much
this
as I
time
did in
there,
my past books, yes, but they ran a little bit.
it's balanced then. So
Yeah,
which character do you find yourself defending the most?
Lisa, can't nobody, Lisa, leave Lisa alone. Leave her alone, okay? She is young. She went through what she went through. When people kept on saying stuff, I'm like, y'all have to understand, okay? This girl went through some stuff. And then Kane, one girl, one author read my stuff. And so she's like, I can't stand Kane. And I'm like, why? I love Kane. I love him. And she won't tell me why. She's always like, it's just FK, FK. And I'm like, maybe you'll like him part three. I don't know.
Let me try again because you were supposed to like him. So, as you're still writing, what is one word you would describe part three so far?
Chaotic.
Mm.
Or I wouldn't even say it's a word. It's the calm before the storm. Because yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's about to take us through there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This is not good. So, for your readers, for who are just discovering you, where can they find your books, stay connected with you, or catch you in person in action?
Okay, so my Instagram is author Theresa Reese. My threads is also author Theresa Reese. My TikTok, I believe, is underscore underscore ms dot reese. Um, I'll be on there doing a little bit of videos here and there. Those are where I do my talking videos because I never used to talk on camera. For in person, I am going to be at my first event, which will be Black Romance Book Fest. Then I am doing ESS, doing Pages in the City, and I am doing Books on the Ground. So that's
I'll
where I'm
be
going to be at this
there.
year. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hello.
I will definitely
I
be
went
there.
last year and it was so much fun. It
See?
was a lot of
Oh,
fun. That
okay.
was my
So
first time going.
I think I saw that because I don't think I made it last year, but I'll definitely be here this year. So that's only one stop in Houston then that you'll be
Yeah.
here? Okay.
Yeah, because I had other obligations and I was so mad that I had to stop accepting
I know.
invites to these
Life
events.
be getting in the way. But then the other one that's in New York though, right?
The ESS and Pages in the City. So it's two in New York. So I'll
Yes.
be at both of them because I'm like 15 minutes from where Pages in the City is at and like 30 minutes from
That
ESS.
should
So
be major.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
in your own city. Okay.
exactly. Like I've done like my own type of event where I would set up a table at like a community center or
Hmm.
whatever. But being that I wasn't as known pretty
Hmm.
much. And it was just people that just actually just knew me, like also family, friends, or whatever. It
Yeah.
was a couple of new people. So these would be different because it'd be a bunch of other people, not just like my friends and family.
Yeah, which will be good because
Yeah.
oh, well, you should ask us like because do people say where to start in your
Yes.
so what do you usually say? I was gonna say because if that means they're new, they probably go where to start, and I'm like, what do you
Yeah.
say? Because I would be
I
like,
always go because I would like a lot of people say, oh, start with your and have them go with your indie books. And I'm like, no, I want them to see the growth and how
oh,
I went from writing a certain book to now where I'm at. So I will always say, he's my thug, I'm his piece, because that was my first favorite book that I've ever written.
I was about
And
to
it's a
ask you
three-part
that.
series. It's
Mm.
a three-part series. And I, like I said, that's the first character that I put my place, like put myself in their place.
Mm. Okay, you
Yeah.
answered my question. Well played, because I was like, what book do you say?
Yeah, that
Okay.
book and then I would say because I did dabble in a BBW book, which was something totally different. I was like, "Can I write a BBW?" I asked my sister because
Is
she's
this
like, "Yeah." I'm
appropriate?
like, "Okay, right." I was like, "Is this gonna look right?" And so she pretty much was like, "Yeah." And that is "Woke Up in a Mansion with a Rich Savage." So that was my first book to hit over 1,000 reviews.
Mm.
Um, two of the parts were number one, so that is like a really big book for me.
So
But
both of
that's
those are
towards the
series
end
though,
of
right?
yeah, those are both series. Those are both three-part series. It's just one is in the beginning of my career and one is at the end. One
And,
is yeah,
mm.
right before I went indie. So
So if they wanted a standalone, what do you recommend as a standalone?
my only standalone I have is From Broken to Bliss. That is the only standalone I have because when I
Yep,
was signed with the publisher, we did series only.
you're surely right. I
Yeah, so
don't
I
think
was
I've ever
excited to do a
realized that.
standalone.
Oh, baby, and your standalone is stressful. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well played. Well played. No, but you did really well on Broken the Bliss. Like
Thank you.
I was fully, it's almost like when you're watching somebody get killed and you're just like, but I can't look away. And that's kind of how
Right.
I felt. And I could see the scene of her running away and him pulling out the, yada. Like it was
Hmm.
so vivid. Girl, I think I got some wine after finishing that chapter. I was
Listen,
like, let me,
I had wine while writing, okay? Because I was like, oh yeah, these. Yeah, so that's my thing. I like to have me a glass of wine and
me
go
too.
into
Are
my
you
zone.
what type of red wine do you drink?
So I like my favorite one would have to be Reunite Lambrusco. So it's a semi-sweet. That I
Mm.
really like. I like Moscato. I don't do like overly sweet just because I suffer with like very bad migraines. So I stick to
Oh, see, you're
yeah.
far advanced. I am a Pinot Noir girl, and that is it,
Okay,
baby.
okay.
Sign me up. The stronger, the better.
Listen,
No,
but see now the thing is I can do like a Cabernet. Those now I feel
okay,
like those yeah, I can do those. I can do a Merlot.
I do more
And a
love,
lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh, they're dry. But I'm like, listen, that gets you where you need to be.
baby. By
Okay.
the time you get halfway
Look,
through that cup,
right. Exactly. You good. With the semi-sweet, I feel like sometimes I be drinking it like it's juice, and then I realize
yes,
like, oh wait, I can't get up. I can't skip it up.
right
I
after
need to sit
that,
back down
then you like, oh, this thing then kicked
because
in.
it
It
tastes
happens
so
all
good.
the
Exactly.
happens every time to me. You'll wake up the next day like, dang, how much did I have? Every time.
Right.
So where can everybody buy your books?
On Amazon, I haven't opened up my website just because I have so many events coming up
Okay.
that I don't want to lose inventory. So right now it's
Okay.
just on Amazon that where they can find them. Hopefully by this summer I will have my website open. I know
Okay.
for the From Broken to Bliss after the Black Romance Book Fest, I may open it up for the special edition only. Yeah, so I may open it up for limited stock. So that most likely will be probably in sometime in June.
Okay. Sign me up because
So
I'm not going
yeah,
to that, but I would definitely
yeah.
buy the I
Okay.
would
Yeah,
definitely
because a
buy
lot of
that.
people was like, "Oh my God, are you gonna have?" And I'm like, depending on how
Definitely.
Amazon works, I know for sure I will have them set up in
It's gonna
June
be
for
like it'll be like the Hunger Games. Don't worry, I'll have to just
listen.
keep
And I love the cover. I love that cover. I love that cover.
I'll just have to keep clicking till I get it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. See, you said you were shy. I don't think you're
It-
shy.
Listen, I had me a little drink already,
Oh,
okay?
girl, that's me too, girl. Me too, girl.
Because I would have just been on the camera just smiling, looking
You so
goofy.
well. You do so well. I can't wait to meet you in person.
Listen,
Have
in person, I'd be like, oh my God, people are
yeah,
coming over here. Like they're screaming my name. When I Black Romance last year, it was
gotta
so
touch you.
overwhelming.
Yep.
I was like, I did not expect it to be this much people. And
Yes.
then this group of people came, this group of girls, and they was like, it's Theresa Reese. And I was like, oh my God,
That's
oh my
you.
God. What I was like, I need to go under the table and get a sip of my wine because what are we about to do?
So funny. But I mean, you're getting, or we're trying to give you the flowers you deserve.
Yeah,
So I
so
know like the introvert in you is like, no,
yeah,
no,
I swear.
but
And my
we
best
love
friend,
it.
she was my assistant. She's like, girl, go over here. And I'm like, oh God, like they are really like they're happy to see me. Like,
We
what?
get fanned out. We need pictures. We need hugs. We need you to sign our books, put
Listen, and
our
it's so
name
crazy because
in it.
I am not a hugger, but I've learned to start like accepting hugs from people.
We
But
be like, let
when
us
they
touch
ask,
you.
yeah, they'd be like, can I? So I'm like, okay, you know what? You asked, whatever. Like,
We get a picture. We
I
got to
ended
be
up
all up on you.
I felt like I think I ended up crying in the car when we was leaving. I was like, oh my God, this was like amazing. That was like the first big event that I had went to. Like I've been to other events, but I felt like they were much smaller. That event was like,
That means well deserved. And I love that you're
and I
seeing
did a
your
panel.
flowers.
So I did a panel, which was very out of my character. Yeah. So
Look at
that was,
you.
yeah, it was at first it was like, you got to put the mic to you. And I was like, oh my God, then y'all going to hear my voice. Then I got a sweet laugh.
And then y'all gonna listen to me. Like y'all gonna keep
Right.
talking. Oh, I love that though, because I feel you're getting your flowers in real time, and that's what you deserve.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we appreciate you for sharing your art with
Thank
us,
you.
even though we do act like we know your characters, because some
Yeah.
we end up taking it real personal, and
Oh
we
yeah,
feel
yeah, 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 yeah. I love when they come in my DM and they be cursing me out. I'll be like, yes, yes, tell me it all. Tell me it all.
every time I'm in somebody's DM, I'm like, I know they're gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Like, this is how
Listen,
I
once upon a time, I was a reader, a full heavy reader, so I know. Like,
feel.
yeah,
Well, I appreciate you for sitting down and talking to me because, girl, you are
thank
a hot
you.
ticket and I love it. Continue
Thank
to do
you.
your thing. So that means I'm going to be stalking you. Wait a minute. Do you have any pre-sales coming up for your book events that people should know about?
So Black Romance just ended today.
Okay.
Because like I said, Amazon plays games. ESS is open. Pages in the City. I am going to open it, I believe, next week.
Okay.
Yes. So those are the ones that I have so far. Books on the Ground, it'll be at a later time.
Okay. That's all I got to make sure we cover how these people can spend their coins with you in
Yeah.
every aspect. So pre-order, order, don't worry about it. But I'm really about to be stocking you for this limited edition cover, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've already put in my notes, June. Just know I'm gonna be circling back around to you. But
That's
then,
it. And it's so cute. It's pink. It's a pink cover.
so
I
you
love
think
it.
you're bringing them to the Houston stop? Are you bringing anything
Oh
to the
yeah,
Houston
yeah, yeah.
stop?
No, I'm definitely gonna bring them to the Houston.
Oh, girl, let
So
me tell you,
they're
I'm
they're
about to
gonna
be
be,
extra.
yeah. I was about to say I will open my website
Okay,
like probably once every 3 months with it, but
okay.
that is going to be an exclusive that people can only either get on my website or at book events.
Girl, I'm about to
So
be in your face and ordering all these books. You're gonna be like, Darielle, you did too much. Let me get you when I can. I thank you, thank you. So you did good, girl. It was like talking to a girl. So
Exactly, exactly.
thanks.
I think once I get the introduction out of the way
Then
is
it's
when
good to
I
go.
like fall into it.
I appreciate you. So I will definitely be stalking you at a later date and time. And that means I
Okay.
get to actually lay eyes upon you this year. So I'll
Yes.
see you soon.
Listen,
And
I'll be emailing you soon.
okay,
You
girl,
know, you know,
that's all.
you and your arcs, all right? Your arcs be very
Yeah,
detailed and stuff. I be needing that, okay?
let me know, girl. All right. Good night.
Good night.